Hi there, I'm Lisa Stens. Welcome to my Creative Corner. Today I'm going to show you how to use Close to My Heart's Art Philosophy Cricut cartridge to make a fun little basket that looks like this. And we're actually going to use the pillow box shape that's on this cartridge to make this basket. And here's actually another sample using some different papers and some different decorations and embellishments. So you want to learn how to make this basket? Come on and join me. Okay, so this is what we're going to be making today, this cute little basket. And we're going to be using the Art Philosophy Cricut cartridge from Close to My Heart, as I showed you before. Just a quick note on this cartridge, it is an amazing cartridge. It has 700 completely different images. I hear it's the largest cartridge on the market because the images are all different, and it's got everything on it from boxes and bags and tags, banners and borders and 3D flowers and fonts and 100 different card shapes and envelopes and everything. So this is an amazing cartridge with just a fantastic selection. So if you're interested in purchasing it, feel free to visit my website. But what we're going to do is we are actually going to use the pillow box shape that's on the cartridge. It looks like this when it's cut out. And if you're not familiar with what a pillow box looks like, it looks something like this. And if you saw my video on creating a cardstock cake, you'll notice that this is going to be a familiar tutorial because I created this basket the same way. But basically we're going to cut this shape at 4 inches 3 times. And I don't know if you can see in the video, but it's got little dotted lines here to show you where to fold it if you're going to make it into the actual pillow box. But instead of folding on these lines right here, we're going to actually cut them. So it's going to look something like this. When you're done, you're going to cut on those dotted lines and fold on the vertical lines here. And like I said, you're going to cut 3 of them at 4 inches. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to adhere these together. So you'll want to put some adhesive on this little flap here after you score it and fold it. And we're going to glue them together like this. And once all 3 of them are adhered together, you're going to have a long strip that is going to look something like this. Okay. Now remember, because this is a Cricut cartridge, you can cut this in any size. This one is cut at 4 inches, and if you cut them at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 inches, you can make a huge basket. That's the difference between having dies and having a cartridge that you can actually adjust the sizes. So this is a great deal because you can make all kinds of different sized baskets with this. So then you're going to take this last little piece here and adhere it to make your outside of your basket. And it's going to look just like this when it's done. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut 3 strips of cardstock at 1 inches by 5 inches. So you'll have 3 1-inch by 5-inch strips, and you're going to go ahead and score them on either end. Let's see, I think it's 5/8 inches in. I'll put the correct measurements at the bottom of the video. But you're going to go ahead and score them and fold them like this so that you've got these little tabs. And then you're going to take your basket, put some adhesive on these tabs here. And if you've got some sticky strip or Tombow, you can go ahead and glue this down and you won't have to wait for it to dry. But what we're going to do is we're going to adhere each of these strips to one section of the base of our basket. And this is going to give us a place where we can put our circles to have them adhere, so you're going to have an actual base that won't fall out when you put your goodies inside. Okay, so you've got one that's going to go that way. You're going to have one that's going to go this way. And you're going to have one that's going to go this way. And don't worry if it's not perfect because it's going to be covered up by your circles when you're done. So you'll go ahead and you'll adhere all of those pieces. Okay, so then we're going to cut 2 circles at 3 3/4 inches, and you can cut these also from the Art Philosophy Cricut cartridge. And you're going to adhere one of the circles right on top of this base here, and then you're going to flip it upside down, or actually right side up in this case, and you will go ahead and put the other circle on the inside. Okay, and that's how you're going to get your base. And then what you're going to do is cut a strip of cardstock at 3/4 inches by 12 inches. And you're going to use this as your handle for your basket. And there's two ways that you can put the handle on. You can either adhere the handle on this side, on the flat side, which would make the front of your basket one of these pointed edges here. Or if you want to, you can adhere the handle on these pointed sides here, like I did in my sample, and I'll show you in a second, which would make the front of your basket a flat side. So it all depends on where you want the front of your basket to be. So for example, on this sample here, I used the corner of my basket and I adhered them with a little brad on each side, and then that made the flat side of the basket the front. And I did the same thing on this sample here, where I used the corners to adhere my handles so that the front could be my the front of my basket. And on this sample here, I used the Believe paper packet and this cute little stamp set, which is the Close to My Heart's November stamp of the month. And it's kind of fun because the Cricut cartridge, the Art Philosophy cartridge, also has this ticket shape that you can cut out to use with this stamp set as well. So anyways, here's the final pieces, and I hope you have fun making your baskets and filling them with goodies for your friends and family. Thanks for joining me. See you next time. Bye-bye.